Hey, good morning friends, it's Carl. Welcome to the bathroom. It's Sunday morning. That means it's time for the Silky Smooth Sunday shave. And we're going to get this knocked out so I can get to church. Big day at church. It's a baptismal day. We're adding 2 new members to the church. Father and son team. Should be good to have them. So let's get going. Coffee this morning, as always. Brought to you by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement. Alright, so what are we shaving with today? Well, you guys may or may not, probably did, see the video I made yesterday of the amazing Snipe. So, we'll be using some of that stuff, actually almost all of that stuff. The Godrej Menthol, which is going to be perfect because we're going to have a 96 degrees today with like a 80% humidity, so the heat index above 100. So that'll be nice and cooling. Not using the ice, but I did use a little PAA pre-shave. It's already on the scruff. 3 days worth of growth there. What is this thing called? Shavette? Dovo. Hair shaper blade, second shave. For the brush, it's just Shaving Group brush, 2018. Made by the Shaving Sailor. VanYulay honeycomb bowl. I've already whipped up the Godrej in it. Kind of a generic, chemically, kind of soapy smell. Nothing fancy, but look at that lather. Really nice. Easy to lather. For the post, the Nivea 2-in-1, and probably some just regular Nivea if I need it. For the head shave, quick click. Lord, that's the word. Lord Click with a Rapira. It's a week's worth of uses on that Rapira for the first pass because I didn't trim with the clippers. And then we'll be going to the head blade ATX. Alright, let's get cracking. Hope everybody's doing good this Sunday morning. Good? Well. Hope everybody's doing well this Sunday morning. Hope your weekend is treating you good. Hope your life is fantastic. Mine is good. Things are moving along swimmingly here in Central Texas in Casa de Carl. Status quo kind of stuff. Nothing exciting, nothing earth-shattering. Work is work. Free time is free time. Spending less time on the internet these days, as you saw in my video yesterday, which has been good. Although, you know, I was thinking about it. Less time online. More time with my head in a book. I don't know. Is it really much of a difference? I think so. Better for my eyes and my brain anyway, I'm sure. I did spend a little bit of time watching some shaving videos yesterday. Not that I don't want to support the fellas, but I was spending a lot of time watching those as well, looking for new stuff, new subscribers, not subscribers, new channels. So, cut that down too. Did catch up with a couple of the fellas, some good shaves out there. Keep up the good work, guys and gals. First pass. And I'll try and watch a little bit more. This afternoon. I'll never get caught up. I took a week off and didn't watch any videos. And I just nicked myself. What the heck, man? Not a good first pass already. Nah, that's fine. watch a little bit more this afternoon when I get home from church. But I took a week off of videos, and good night. I'll never get caught up, even if I was going to try. But keep doing your things, fellas. I think I caught myself with the back corner of the blade. So if you're not familiar with the Dovo Shavette and the hair shaper insert, this part of the blade, I guess that's the toe, is secured, but the heel is not. So watch your angles. Easy to get complacent, apparently. So yeah, last Sunday, I missed my shave last Sunday because my back was acting up. I didn't think I could stand in front of the camera for 20 minutes comfortably, 20 or 30 minutes, whatever. Comfortably, so I just skipped the video. It's probably wise. It was a dumb weekend last weekend. I got a case of food poisoning on Saturday, which in turn caused a little bit of vomiting and dry heaving, thus straining my back and making me miss my shave and church on Sunday because it was so irritated. It was just a cascade, like a perfect storm of unfortunate events conspired to ruin my weekend because a buddy of mine had invited me to his house. He was having a little shindig for his daughter's 16th birthday party slash confirmation celebration. Had to miss that. Like I said, it was just dumb. I was not a happy camper. So that Sunday, where am I going with this? Nowhere. I'm just rambling. You guys know. You know I don't talk about anything. I just ramble. So anyway, that Sunday, I was trying an experiment. I was going to try an experiment on camera. That's a good cut. With creamless, latherless shaving cream. Because I don't know if I have ever... Let me get a little boo-boo juice on that just so it's not quite so messy. Nah, I'll wait. So I'll finish the pass. I don't think I've ever shaved with a latherless shaving cream and a shavette or a straight razor before. Something like Cremo or something like that. I use them as pre-shaves. But I don't think I've ever done a shave with one by itself. So that's what I was going to do. I actually did it off camera for one pass. Not terrible. This shave is better. Oh, I forgot. I was going to put some boo-boo juice on that nick. Oh well. So yeah, it was interesting. I may do it again, but not today because I wanted to use this awesome Snipe, the Godrej. It's nice. Got the menthol is noticeable, but not overly cold. Even with the PA Cube, which is relatively strongly mentholated, it's like I said, not uncomfortably cool. You don't get that sting or super intense tingle. Well, maybe I still need some booby juice on that and bleeding through. Alright, second pass. Very nice. I like it. Me gusta. A little weeper there on the net too. Fantastic. Second pass. Let's do the stash. Alright, second pass. Very nice. Alright, let's do a couple. It's a weird shave. I don't know. I don't know. It's not bad. The soap is nice and slick and comfortable, mentholy. Where all these nicks are coming from. I'm going to blame the razor and the user. I don't use the I don't use the Dovo quite enough to say I'm proficient with it. And to be quite honest, not a huge fan of the hair shaper blade either. I know a lot of guys like it. Just not really one of my favorites. I don't, ow, good night. I don't typically have this much problem with it. But, yeah. No worries. worries. Good shave, bad shave, we all have them, right? Right, third pass. Good way to break in the brush. Now it is mine, it's got my blood in it. Never to be passed on. Nick up there on the sideburn too, I think I just found. Alright, last pass, maybe. Across the grain. Well, I guess it's a good thing I'm not getting baptized today. I'll make that water look like a shark attack. There's the nice menthol kick. Alright. I don't even know if I want to do this last pass. Let's do it! Beautiful. All right. That, my friends, is a fantastic shave. We get rinsed off, and we'll do the head. I don't think I have enough of the old Godrej left for a head shave, but we'll put a little bit on there. Let that get soaking. I'm going to hit some of the little Tims. I could actually probably get one pass out of this, but I'm not going to push it. So let's rinse the brush. Sorry for being so unprepared today, fellas. Oh, that's really gonna bug me. Alright, so that's that. See, man, you take 1 week off and the whole shebang just gets all out of sorts. Discombobulated. Who knew that video shaving Was it perishable? Good night, skill. Beautiful. I don't know if I've talked enough about this brush today. This 24mm synthetic knot by Maggart's. Gosh, it's nice. It's soft. I mean, you know, most synthetics are soft. This one whipped up a really nice, easy bowl lather. Had just enough backbone to get it done with no problem. As you can see, head lathering is really easy with it. It's very comfortable. And the handle design, if you can't tell, it's based off of, it's a top hat, because the group mascot, logo or whatever, if you don't know much about the It's Just Shaving Facebook group, Mad Hatter. The design is based off the Alice in Wonderland Mad Hatter. Therefore the brush design. Top hat, which is pretty cool, pretty crafty. Way to keep the theme going. And it's a comfortable handle. It's a good size. The brim of the hat is a nice little, it's not hilt, what's the word? You know, the thing on the sword that keeps your hand from sliding up the blade. Can't think of the name of it right now, but anyway, it does good job for that. Keeps the lather off your fingers. It's not jimping. I know some of you guys who are sword and knife guys will know, and comment down below for me, because apparently right now my brain is broken. Most of the time my brain is broken. So I used this little Lord razor the other night. I decided just to pull it out. So what I'm doing in my midweek shaves, I don't know if I've talked about this or not. I'm just picking a razor, typically a DE, just because they're quick and easy and I'm lazy. And I'll never get the 5-minute Shavette shave down. But so I pick a razor and a blade and a brush, and that's what I use for the week. I use the same thing for the entire week. It's a little boring, but it's one less decision for me to have to make. It's kind of like the old the Einstein thing. If you have all of the same clothes, then it's one less decision to make. I pick it once on Monday, and that's what I use all week. And since I'm working my way through that tub of Little Tim's, I use the same soap as well. And that's what I've been doing for the past couple weeks. Works well. Anyway, I grabbed this one on Sunday because, like I said, I did my my one pass with the latherless cream and the Shavette, that Dovo Shavette to be precise. And it wasn't terrible, but there was just enough stubble, because I didn't do the second pass enough to annoy me. So I'm sure I've mentioned it before. I chase the BBS because if I can feel stubble, particularly on my chin, like under my chin, on my neck, and along the jawline, it just bugs me. If I know it's there, it bugs me. I'll rub it. I'll touch it all day until my face gets really irritated. So that happened, and so about 10 o'clock Sunday night, I was laying in bed, just bugged, just annoyed with the stubble that was left on my face, because you guys know that it's not it's not like when you have a 2 or 3 days worth of growth when it's kind of it's kind of uniform and everything just kind of feels the same. But when you've got a not great shave or a one-pass shave that wasn't particularly smooth or complete, you have soft patches, smooth patches, and then really rough patches, and that just annoys the ever-living tar out of me. Yeah, I'm weird, I know. So anyway, I came in, grabbed the Lord, because it was there, quick and easy, and threw a Rapira in it, and had a pretty decent shave with it, so I just stuck with it for the rest of the week. I got fair to moderate shaves. It's not a terrible shaver. I am talking a lot to get to the point of the story. Is one day last week I decided, because I didn't trim my hair, I had gotten lazy with the head shaving as well, and had a shower and did not trim my hair with the clippers beforehand, so I knew that my head blade would offer a bit of an uncomfortable shave. So I took the Lord Click to it, and it was actually a pretty decent head shaver. It's not heavy. It's pretty easy to find the right angle. I didn't feel it didn't feel clunky. That's one of the things, you know, shaving with a metal DE, it's just kind of awkward in my hands. It aggravates my carpal tunnel. Having my, you know, my wrist and elbow bent like this to get that shave angle to do the head. So anyway, didn't have those problems with the Lord. So I think that will become my go-to knockdown razor when I am forgetful or lazy and don't trim with the clippers. That was a really long story to say not a lot of stuff. Gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm sure you guys are probably like, you need to make less videos anyway, friend. You talk about nothing. Nothing, he says. Nothing. And we're still 27 minutes in. Oh, so this also happened last week. You guys saw my midweek scrape the other day where the headblade moto broke. Headblade actually watched the video, which was kind of cool, and they contacted me and said, hey, get in touch with us and we'll see about getting you another razor in the mail. So I sent an email, and I don't know what the actual final decision was, because it was like the comment on the video was kind of like, hey, just send us your stuff, or made it seem like, hey, send us your stuff and we're gonna replace the razor. Here's a link to a web page that explains why and what happens, why those razors break. Apparently it was the first generation, and there's not a manufacturing flaw, but just a weak spot in the design. So I sent them the stuff, and I was like, hey, you know, thanks for reaching out. I really appreciate it. Here's my information. If you send me a new razor, that would be fantastic. Great product, great service, great customer service. Then I got another email reply, to which was like, hey, you know, we stopped making that particular razor in such and such a time. Did you see the web page? Well, the web page never opened, but I'm just kind of assuming that that's what the web page was about. Like, hey, this first generation of razors had a weak point. So anyway, so I don't know if they're actually going to replace it or not. From the first email, or the first comment on my YouTube video, sounded like it was going to be replaced, no problem. The second email I received made it sound like, hey, maybe not so much. I'm not really that worried about it. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating, but you know, in the grand scheme of things, I've got a working head blade. I still like the products. I still support the company. I still think their customer service is good. And it's just not worth arguing. Like, I'm not going to disparage them because I don't think it's necessary. And I'll continue to use their products. So no big deal. But that's an update on that in case anybody was wondering. But you probably weren't. What I'm wondering about is this shave. And it's nice. Good shave. I am silky smooth. Everything worked beautifully. The Godrej Menthol is cooling, but not uncomfortably cool. Nice and slick. The brush, fantastic. You know, I'm a boar brush guy, but the more of these synthetic brushes that I use, I may become a synthetic guy. A couple of nicks, that's, I'm sure, user error. Now let's see what this Nivea 2-in-1 is all about. Everybody raves about it. Seems to be a big deal. Not available here in the States. Even it's there is no English on the box that I can see, but whatever. I mean, how hard can it be? Smells nice. Put it in the hand. I don't know how much I'm supposed to use. Well, there's definitely some alcohol in that, and I had a little more rough shave than I expected. It's got a slick feel to it. I want to say oily, but it's not quite oily. It's yeah. I don't know. It's got a nice scent. I like it. Not strong. Hard to place. Just kind of soapy, manly. The feel of it is weird because it's had a little bit of an alcohol burn, but it's got a little residual coating. You can tell it's almost like a little oil, a little lotiony. Nice. Very good, very good. That's it. That's all. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. Beautiful products from a beautiful sniper. Whoever you are, guys, gal, group, whatever it was. I have my suspicions, but I'm not calling anybody out. Thank you very much. Great stuff. Appreciate your time and attendance to the watching of the shave video. Hope you have a great Sunday. Hope the rest of your week treats you well. No matter what you do, spend some time with your friends and family, because it's really important. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. God bless.